Time flies never to be recalled. Fortune favors the bold. Come what may, all bad fortune is to be conquered by endurance. They can because they think they can. All our sweetest hours fly fastest. Time is flying never to return. As the twig is bent, the tree inclines. They succeed because they think they can. There's a snake lurking in the grass. I fear the Greeks, even when they bring gifts. Endure the present, and watch for better things. Fear is proof of a degenerate mind. Consider what each soil will bear, and what each refuse. Happy is he who can trace effects to their causes. The world cares very little about what a man or woman knows, it is what a man or woman is able to do that counts. Do not yield to misfortunes, but advance more boldly to meet them, as your fortune permits you. Wherever the fates lead us, let us follow. Perhaps even these things, one day, will be pleasing to remember. We can't all do everything. All things deteriorate in time. The only safety for the conquered is to expect no safety. Persevere and preserve yourselves for better circumstances. He like a rock in the sea unshaken stands his ground. Mind moves matter. O accursed hunger of gold, to what dost thou not compel human hearts? Trust one who has tried. Who can blind lovers' eyes? Their rage supplies them with weapons. But meanwhile time flies, it flies never to be regained. It is easy to go down into hell, night and day, the gates of dark death stand wide, but to climb back again, to retrace one's steps to the upper air, there's the rub, the task. They can conquer who believe they can. Go forth a conqueror and win great victories. It never troubles the wolf how many the sheep may be. Fate will find a way. Every calamity is to be overcome by endurance. Love begets love, love knows no rules, this is same for all. Love conquers all. Happy the man who has been able to learn the causes of things. To have died once is enough. Trust not too much to appearances. Each of us bears his own hell. Every man makes a god of his own desire. Fortune sides with him who dares. Is there any pleasure in anger? Yes, if the fire of my anger appeases the ashes of my friends. They are able because they think they are able. Time passes irrevocably. What region of the earth is not full of our calamities? Hug the shore, let others try the deep. None but himself can be his parallel. Even virtue is fairer when it appears in a beautiful person. He enters the port with a full sail. Who asks whether the enemy was defeated by strategy or valor? Perhaps the day may come when we shall remember these sufferings with joy. Myself acquainted with misfortune, I learn to help the unfortunate. Veiling truth in mystery. If one swain scorns you, you will soon find another. A fault is fostered by concealment. Every man makes a god of his own desire. Even virtue is fairer when it appears in a beautiful person. Age carries all things away, even the mind. From one learn all. Age steals away all things, even the mind. The medicine increases the disease. Want of pluck shows want of blood. I shudder when relating it. In strife who inquires whether stratagem or courage was used? One man excels in eloquence, another in arms. Passion and strife bow down the mind. If one swain scorns you, you will soon find another. What each man feared would happen to himself, did not trouble him when he saw that it would ruin another. Better times perhaps await us who are now wretched. Every sound alarms. If ye despise the human race, and mortal arms, yet remember that there is a God who is mindful of right and wrong. From my example learn to be just, and not to despise the gods. Let not our proposal be disregarded on the score of our youth. There should be no strife with the vanquished, or the dead. To do nothing evil is good, to wish nothing evil is better. Say not always what you know, but always know what you say. No one is more miserable than the person who wills everything and can do nothing. Acquaintance lessens fame. No one is free who does not lord over himself.